Hello there, Rogue Nation. Welcome to Medford Rogues Baseball, live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Final game of this 3-day, 4-game series between your Medford Rogues and the Lincoln Potters. Should the Rogues win tonight, they will clinch the Great West League regular season title. The magic number for the Rogues is 3. However, if they win tonight, they would own the tiebreaker with the Lincoln Potters for first place. So if the Rogues win tonight, they will be Great West League regular season title holders. I caught up with last night's perfect pitcher, Scotty Wright. We'll have that interview after the break. Just a few minutes away from first pitch, live from McBean Stadium in Lincoln, California. I'm Jonathan Kerman. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Welcome back to the Medford Rogues live stream on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. I'm here with last night's winning pitcher, Scotty Wright. Scotty Wright threw 7 perfect innings, struck out 14 Potters in the win. Scotty, this was your very first career start, is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Didn't really know what to do before the game. I never warmed up before a game ready to go in that first inning. It's always been out of the pen. So it's definitely not comfortable at first, but it was good.
It certainly was. The results were certainly there. So what was your routine before the game?
Just kind of warmed up. This is going to sound really odd, but I was making a joke with a buddy on the team, Jake Helwig, and I was drinking a cup of tea before the game, or before that night, and he goes, "Why are you drinking tea?" And I made a joke with him. I told him that I drink a cup of tea before every single one of my starts. It's a ritual. And so that was kind of, I don't know, I was thinking about that the whole time for some reason. It's just superstitious, some things in baseball that, I don't know, that probably doesn't make any sense, but
hey, that's baseball, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So at what point during the game did you start to catch on that you were in the middle of something special?
I think maybe right around the end of the third inning, I think I kind of noticed. I was like, hey, like, I mean, it's only a 7-inning game, and you know, I'm already through 3. Like, I feel good. I got command of everything. I was like, I mean, it was in the back of my head, but I never thought it'd happen.
And then you came out for that last inning. I mean, what's going through your mind as you take the mound in that final inning with a perfect game on the line?
I was just trying to have a very stable mentality. I was trying to not get too excited, not stay within myself and keep doing what I was doing all game, because that was what was working, what was effective. I kind of thought to myself, I said, you know what, the way baseball works is I'm gonna lose it, someone's gonna get a bloop base hit or something like that, and I was like, oh well, I'm still throwing a good game, I'm not gonna, who cares, no matter what happens. And then I kind of told myself, I was right after that, I was like, you know what, no, I'm gonna do this. I was like, I'm gonna do this right now. And
and then you did.
Yeah.
So that last pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3, the dugout bum rushes you on the mound. What's going through your mind? How did that feel?
It's definitely the greatest moment of my baseball career. Nothing really compares to it. It's just surreal. I don't know how. Just one of the greatest moments probably in my life. Just getting rushed by my teammates who played great behind me all night, put runs on the board, and we play for each other. We're not a selfish team whatsoever. That's why we win, and it's really great to do that with them there.
Terrific, Scotty. Thank you so much. We'll look forward to your next perfect game, your next start. And have fun in the dugout today. You earned it.
All right, thank you.
We'll be back right after this.
It's time for Medford Rogues baseball as the Rogues take on the best of the West in the Great West League. Don't miss a minute of the action. Listen to every Medford Rogues game all season long, live on MedfordRogues.com. Now, it's time for Medford Rogues Baseball. Calling all the action tonight, here's Jonathan Kerman.
Hello, Rogue Nation. Welcome to Medford Rogues Baseball, live on MedfordRogues.com. Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We're going to step aside for just a quick moment while we sing the national anthem. A beautiful rendition of the national anthem here at McBean Stadium. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break. When we come back, first pitch. Alrighty, I'm back, Rogue Nation. Hello, welcome to Medford Rogues Baseball, live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. The final game of a 3-day, 4-game series between your Medford Rogues and the Lincoln Potters. On the mound tonight for your Rogues, from Ashland, Oregon, Peyton Fuller. The Point Streak website, which is the website that houses all of the stats and information for all of the players in the Great West League, is currently undergoing maintenance. And so that website is down. I will rely as best I can on the knowledge in my noggin. I'll be checking the website periodically for when it comes back up. Final game here at McBean Stadium. Final meeting between these two teams in the regular season. The Rogues have a chance to clinch the Great West League regular season title with a win today. Starting lineup for your Medford Rogues is as follows. Yes, that is correct, Laura. The Duckling, Peyton Fuller, who will be attending Oregon next year, is on the mound for your Rogues. Leading things off, playing third base, Clay Valenzuela-Reese. Batting second, playing shortstop, Davis DeLorfis. Batting third, the DH, Eric Yang. Batting fourth, playing catcher tonight, Alex Isola. Batting fifth in left field, Johnny De La Cruz. Batting sixth in right, Jake Helwig. Batting seventh, playing center field, Connor Lowry. Batting eighth, playing first base, Josh Berman. And batting ninth, playing second base, is Jaden Hannah. Clay Valenzuela-Reese steps up to the batter's box, and we're ready to get underway. And so, unfortunately, the Point Streak website will also be down. The Game Live site that keeps you up to date on what's going on, also affected by this server maintenance. So I'll be doing the best to keep you apprised of all the action going on here at McBean Stadium. On the mound for the Lincoln Potters, his second appearance of the series, Cody Lindsay. Clay Valenzuela-Reese first pitch swinging, hit to the shortstop Kyle Salor, over to the first baseman Braden DeBenedictis in time for the first out. Time of first pitch, 6:15 p.m. Defensive alignment behind Cody Lindsay. Catching him is Eli Garcia. At third base, Will Law. At short, Kyle Salor. At second base, Jake Boyd. At first, Braden DeBenedictis. In left field, Austin Swift. In center, Zach Hoffman. And in right, Zach Hall. Davis DeLorfis takes a first pitch curveball that's in there for a strike. Rogues come into tonight 38-15. The Lincoln Potters come into this one 33-20. That one hit well to center field. However, Hoffman is under it. He has room and makes the grab for the second out of the inning. Fun fact about Cody Lindsay, he was actually with the Potters as a stat guy. He was one of the employees for the Lincoln Potters who was keeping the stats of the team up until just last weekend. He threw a bullpen session, and the coaches liked him so much that they signed him for the rest of the year. And here he is making a start in the final game of the regular season, the final meeting between these two teams. First pitch to Eric Yang, called a strike on the outside edge. Lindsay winds and deals. That one chopped softly to the shortstop. Kyle Salor makes the throw on a run in time to get Eric Yang. 1, 2, 3 go the Rogues in the top of the first. We head to the bottom of the inning. Peyton Fuller and your Rogues will take the field right after this. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. For over 60 years, Lippert's Carpet One has been dedicated to helping people find the best flooring solutions for their home or business. And for over 60 years, Lippert's has sponsored and donated to many organizations in our community, and we appreciate them. If you want to completely transform a room, Lippert's has many products available, and there are more choices than ever. Whether for your home or business, Lippert's has a professional staff dedicated to helping you find just what you're looking for. Lippert's wants to thank you for being your flooring source for over 60 years. Located in Medford on North Pacific Highway or Rogue River Highway in Grants Pass, or find them at lipperts.com. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball, live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Peyton Fuller on the mound for your Medford Rogues. Rogues in their gray away uniforms. Catching him tonight, behind the plate, Alex Isola. At third base, Clay Valenzuela-Reese. At shortstop, Davis DeLorphis. At second base, Jaden Hannah. And at first, Josh Berman. In the outfield, the normal battery of Johnny De La Cruz in left, Connor Lowry in center, and Jake Helwig in right. You will see on the live stream graphic Peyton Fuller modeling our military night jerseys. We still have a few theme night jerseys available for auction. Just click on the link in the description box underneath the live stream video to bid on those items. They can be shipped anywhere in the world, doesn't matter where you are. It's your chance to get a hold of some of the best themed jerseys the Rogues have ever seen. Zach Hoffman, the center fielder for the Potters, steps up to the plate. Peyton Fuller, the righty, winds, deals. First pitch misses low for ball one. Peyton Fuller goes into the windup. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses low again. 2 balls and no strikes to Zach Hoffman. Batting order for the Potters. Zach Hoffman leading off. Batting second, Jake Boyd. Batting third, Zach Hall. Batting fourth, Isaiah Garcia. Here's the 2-0 from Fuller. Swung on and missed. 2 balls and 1 strikes to Zach Hoffman. Batting fifth, Braden DeBenedictis. Batting sixth, Austin Swift. Batting seventh, Will Law. Batting eighth, Eli Garcia. And batting ninth, Kyle Salor. Here's the 2-1 offering from Peyton Fuller. That one popped high and out of play off the third base side. Early start time here on this Sunday evening. Still Sunday afternoon, if I'm being frank. Sun shining bright down on McBean Stadium. McBean has an infield turf. The 2-2. That one hit well to right field. Helwig is going back. He's at the wall. He leaps. It is off the wall. Hoffman is rounding second. He loses his batting helmet. He's going for 3. And he is in there safely with a stand-up triple to lead off the bottom of the third. Jake Helwig gave it a good attempt. Jumped up on the wall. Ball landed inches out of his grasp. So that will bring up Jake Boyd, the second baseman. So an infield turf here at McBean. The outfield is all natural grass. 314 down the line, 380 in the power alleys in left and right center field. 10-foot high fences all the way around except to dead center field, where there's a black banner that extends about 20 feet high. That one hit high in the air to center field. Connor Lowry is under it. They're going to send Hoffman. The throw home is going to be not in time to get Zach Hoffman. Jake Boyd, the fly out, earns the RBI sac fly, and that's the first run of the ball game.
And that brings up the bat, our right fielder, number 7, Zach Hall.
So 1 out, 1-0 to score here in the bottom of the first. Zach Hall, the right fielder, steps up to the plate. The left-handed batter takes a curveball that misses high. Ball 1.
So, yeah, I don't know if you knew, but at the morning game yesterday, the umpire got hit in the face by a foul ball, and he left.
Peyton Fuller winds, deals. The fastball hit high in the air in the infield. The third baseman, Valenzuela-Reese, is under it, right at the third base bag, makes the grab for the second out of the inning. So 2 down in the bottom of the first. That will bring up Isaiah Garcia. Isaiah Garcia, the DH for the Potters today.
And that brings up the bat, our DH tonight, number 2, Isaiah Garcia.
Rogues fans, make sure you stick around for the duration of this ball game. I'll be giving away a secret code word for your chance to win a pair of tickets to any one of the 3 remaining regular season home games at Harry and David Field. First pitch curveball to Isaiah Garcia, misses outside, ball 1. Peyton Fuller goes into the windup. Here's the 1-0. Fastball hit high in the air into the infield. Josh Berman, the first baseman, is under it. He's at the edge of the grass, makes the grab for the final out of the inning. The leadoff triple by Zach Hoffman eventually comes home. Rogues trail 1-0 in the bottom of the first. We head to the second. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. This Rogues broadcast is brought to you by Heroes. Heroes is the new place for gourmet subs, wraps, salads, and burgers. People are really talking about how Heroes is the best sandwich shop in town. Go give them a try. Eat like a hero. Hero Sandwiches.
Let's head back to the ballpark. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball, live on MedfordRogues.com.
Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We are in the top of the second inning. Rogues trail 1-0. Heart of the order for the Rogues, Alex Isola, Johnny De La Cruz, and Jake Helwig will come up to bat. Alex Isola, the native of Lincoln, California, will step into the batter's box. Isola steps in. The first pitch from Cody Lindsay, a fastball, misses outside for ball 1. 102 degrees here in Lincoln. The 1-0. That one hit straight up the middle, but Zach Hoffman is there. Well hit ball right at the center fielder for the first out of the second. So with 1 down and nobody on, that will bring up Johnny De La Cruz. De La Cruz hit a solo home run back in game 1. First pitch to De La Cruz, fouled back and out of play. Oh, 0-1 to Johnny De La Cruz from Houston, Texas. Attends Louisiana Monroe University in his free time. The right-handed batter wielding a red and black bat, similar to the lightsaber bats we used on Star Wars night. That one popped in the air to first base. De Benedictis is under it and makes the grab on the on the outfield grass, about in the same area where Josh Berman recorded the final out in the bottom of the first. So 2 down in the second, and that will bring up the left-handed hitting right fielder, Jake Helwig. Lindsay winds, deals. That one popped up very high in the air off the first base side. De Benedictis is under it, drifts into foul ground. He squeezes it for the final out of the inning. Very quick top of the second for the Rogues. We head to the bottom of the second. Rogues trail 1-0. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. This Rogues broadcast is brought to you by Morton's Family Dining and Bar. Morton's offers something for everyone. Morton's has a full sports bar, a separate family dining side of the restaurant, and even delivery. Check out their website, mortons.com. That's Morton's with 2 R's.
Rogues fans, it's easier than ever to get your tickets to check out the Medford Rogues this summer. Visit medfordrogues.com and click the Tickets tab to pick your seats for the next night out at Harry and David Field.
Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on medfordrogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We are in the bottom of the second inning. Rogues trail 1-0. Yes, indeed, you can head to medfordrogues.com to pick up your tickets to the next night out at Harry and David Field. Or you can stick around here on the live stream. I will be giving away a secret code word, which you can message us on Facebook for your chance to win a pair of tickets to any one of the 3 remaining regular season home games at Harry and David Field. As a 3-game series against the Chico Heat starting tomorrow, Monday, July 31st, Tuesday, August 1st, and Wednesday, August 2nd. Please message us on Facebook. Do not comment on a post. Comments are available for everyone to see, and thus we will have to disqualify all winners. Already had a few winners so far. Doug has officially disqualified everyone from the early morning game. Peyton Fuller back on the mound for the Rogues. The first pitch is high and inside to Braden DeBenedictis. Count is 1-0. Yes, indeed, Doug, the code for yesterday evening's game was 7. That was yesterday's code. It will not work today. That one misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes to the first baseman, Braden DeBenedictis. DeBenedictis, one of the few right-handed batters in this Potters lineup. The 2-0, that one hit sharply down the line. A dive by Valenzuela-Reese, but it goes foul. Great attempt by Valenzuela-Reese. The ball just over his head. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. I'd like to thank all of you so much for joining me here on the broadcast. It's been such a special season, one of the most special baseball moments I've ever witnessed. I was fortunate enough to be a part of last night, and those of you at home were a part of it as well, and it's just incredible that this is how we get to spend our summer. So thank you so much for joining us. And thank you so much for the kind words. It really, really means a lot. 2 balls and 1 strikes the count to Braden DeBenedictis. Fuller comes home. That one hit softly to the left side of the infield. The shortstop DeLorfis picks it up. The throw is going to be in time to get DeBenedictis. The field ump took a long time to make that call. The play was close at first. DeLorfis showing off that cannon at shortstop. And that's the first out of the second. That will bring up Austin Swift. Swift, the right-handed hitting left fielder for the Lincoln Potters, was the Home Run Derby champion back at the Chico All-Star game on July 24th. Can't believe that was already, only a week ago. First pitch, a curveball drops in there for a strike. Count is 0-1 to Austin Swift. Peyton Fuller covers his face with his glove, shakes off Isola, now gets one he likes. Winds, deals the 0-1, misses low. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Peyton Fuller into the windup. Here's the 1-1. That one hit high in the air and shallow. Johnny De La Cruz in left, shielding his eyes from the sun, makes the grab for the second out of the inning. Not a routine play out there for Johnny De La Cruz, the sun beating down on McBean Stadium. We're out here in the elements as well. We have a press box of sorts set up behind home plate in the bleachers. We set up a shade area, so thankfully we're not in the sun. First pitch to Will Law, another left-handed batter, misses low, ball one. One ball, no strike, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Rogues trail 1-0. A shattered bat. The ball hit to Jaden Hannah. Will Law didn't even get out of the batter's box. He just watched that broken bat fly into the netting. 1-2-3 inning for Peyton Fuller. We head to the top of the third. Rogues trail 1-0. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. This Rogues broadcast is brought to you by Mary's Barbecue. Tender, juicy, slow-smoked meat, homemade sides, and friendly service. And it's easy for anyone in Southern Oregon to get to. Mary's Barbecue Place at 841 East Pine Street in Central Point. Follow along on Facebook or their website, marysbbqplace.com. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We are in the top of the third inning. Rogues trail 1-0. Bottom of the lineup for the Rogues here in the top of the third: Connor Lowry, Josh Berman, and Jaden Hannah. Connor Lowry, the man from Refugio, Texas, will step into the right-handed batter's box. Cody Lindsay on the mound for the Potters. Cody Lindsay, a member of the front office as recently as a week ago, was the stat guy for the Potters. First pitch, fastball, catches the outer half for a strike. Loved the team so much he threw a bullpen session. Coaching staff liked him and signed him for the rest of the year. The 1-0 to Lowry, misses low, evens the count 1-1. Lowry leading things off for the Rogues here in the top of the third. Cody Lindsay waves off the sign from Eli Garcia, now comes home. The 1-1 hit sharply to the shortstop. Kyle Salor is there. The throw over to De Benedictis in time to beat Lowry by half a step for the first out of the third. So with one down, that will bring up Josh Berman. Josh Berman, a local of Medford, Oregon. Checks his bat, now steps into the right-handed box. Back in game one, first pitch to Josh Berman in there, a strike. Back in game one, after Johnny De La Cruz led off the second inning with a home run. Later in that inning, Berman hit a 2-run home run, put the Rogues up by 3. That one popped up high in the air and foul out behind the press box. Berman quickly behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Lindsay winds, deals. That one misses outside. Easy take for Josh Berman. 1 out, nobody on for the Rogues in the top of the third. They trail 1-0. Very, very slight breeze blowing here in McBean. That one swung on and missed. Berman over the top of that breaking ball. Second out of the inning, and that will bring up Jaden Hannah. Hannah has that terrific walk-up song from the James Brown Band. Seems like whenever that song comes on, a cool breeze will waft through the ballpark. McBean could certainly use that today. It's in my head right now. First pitch to the left-handed hitting Jaden Hannah, catches the lower inside corner for a strike. Jaden Hannah waits on the 0-1. The pitch fouled back into the netting. Hannah quickly behind 0-2. The second baseman for the Potters, Jake Boyd, playing on the edge of the outfield grass. Hannah waits on the 0-2. That one misses inside. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Nobody on for the Rogues. They trail 1-0. Lindsay goes into the windup. The 1-2. That one hit well to right center field. Going back are the outfielders. That ball is going to fall, and it's going to bounce at the wall. Jaden Hannah around second. He's going for 3. He is sliding in safely with a triple. Jaden Hannah hits one to the deepest part of the ballpark, right at the 380 sign. And the Rogues have a tying run just 90 feet from home. First hit of the day for the Potters, so no perfect game for Cody Lindsay. And I say that lovingly. A perfect game at any level is nothing short of spectacular. Truly amazing that we were all here, well, that we were able to witness that yesterday evening. First pitch to Clay Valenzuela-Reese. Swung on, hit foul. Jaden Hannah went to go field that ground ball. Let it go under his hand. 0-1 to Valenzuela-Reese. A very classy scene after Scotty Wright threw that final strike. The Potters fans applauding him on his perfect game. A real display of class and baseball knowledge by these Lincoln Potters fans. Out here in droves tonight to support their Lincoln Potters, who are just 1 game ahead of the Chico Heat for second place in the Great West League. And that's the difference between having home field advantage in the first round or having to go on the road. The 0-1 fouled back up and over the netting. Valenzuela-Reese behind 0-2. Valenzuela-Reese, I believe from Oregon City, Oregon. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does attend Campbellsville University. The 0-2. Curveball misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. What I do know about Clay Valenzuela-Reese, he is the Rogues' all-time record holder for most consecutive hits, most consecutive games with a hit, and also the most hits all-time in a season by a Medford Rogue. The 1-2 popped up high in the air in the infield. The third baseman, Will Law, is under it, makes the grab for the final out. Rogues cannot cash in the 2-out triple by Jaden Hannah. We head to the bottom of the third. Rogues trail 1-0. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Rogue Regency Inn & Suites is the official host hotel of the Medford Rogues. Whether you're in Southern Oregon for a quick stay or a longer visit, Rogue Regency has a warm, casually elegant atmosphere with plenty to offer, including Chadwick's, the official sports bar of the Medford Rogues. Make sure you head to the post-game party headquarters, Chadwick's Pub and Sports Bar, and the Rogue Regency Inn & Suites.
We're back on the road with the Rogues.
Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We are in the bottom of the third inning. Rogues trail 1-0. Peyton Fuller back on the mound. The first pitch swung on by Eli Garcia. Over to second base. Hannah is there. Over to first. And that's the first out of the third for the Potters. So just like that, one down in the bottom of the third, and that will bring up the 9-hitter for the Potters, Kyle Salor.
And our shortstop, number 14, Kyle Salor.
Kyle Salor, right-handed batter, steps into the box. Peyton Fuller goes into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Salor sows bunt, pulls back. It's a called strike. Fuller winds the 0-1. That one misses outside. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fuller looks in, gets the sign from Isola, the 1-1. Check swing, he went around, says the home plate umpire. Fuller ahead of Kyle Salor, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the third. Rogues trail 1-0. Here's the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike 3. First strikeout of the day for Peyton Fuller. It's the second out of the third inning. That will turn the lineup over for the Potters. Zach Hoffman, who led off the game for the Potters with a triple. He would eventually come around to score the game's only run. Steps up to the plate. Fuller hit that ball to the wall out in right field. Left-handed batter waits on the first pitch from Fuller. He shows bunt. He gets it down. It's a good one. Fuller barehands it. The throw over to first is going to be wide. Just off the bag. Josh Berman made a great play on that ball. The ball was thrown wide and low. Berman did a great job, made a diving catch to keep the ball in the infield. Zach Hoffman aboard for the second time today with the 2-out bunt. And that will bring up Jake Boyd. Boyd, the right-handed batter, had the RBI sac fly to center field his first time up. Fuller comes set. First pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 1. The infield shifted slightly to the left. Jake Boyd, the right-handed batter. They're playing the pull. The throw over to first is going to be not in time. Great pickoff move by Peyton Fuller. Berman holding on Zach Hoffman over there at first base. 2 outs in the bottom of the third. 0-1 the count to Jake Boyd. Fuller comes set, working out of the stretch now. The pitch. Fouled up and over the netting. And Fuller quickly ahead of Jake Boyd, 0-2. Fans, if you like what you see on the live stream, you can't bid on the players, but you can bid on the jerseys they're wearing. Just click on any of the 3 links in the description box underneath the live stream video. It'll take you to the eBay page where these theme jerseys are up, available for auction. That one fouled back to the backstop. Count remains 0-2. We still have Military Night, which you see Peyton Fuller modeling for you right now. Christmas in July, and Bacon Night. Eli Garcia, Laura, he grounded to second base his first time up. Pickoff move to first, not in time. The ball dribbles away from Josh Berman. Hoffman sitting on his wallet over there at first base. Fans, make sure that you click on, I'm sorry, April, you cannot bid on the players, only the jerseys that they're wearing. Fans, make sure that you hover over your mouse over the live stream graphic. On the lower left-hand side, you'll see a live text. Make sure you click on that. It'll skip ahead to the live broadcast. The 0-2 popped up high in the air in the infield over to the right side. Jaden Hannah is there. Helwig's coming on. It will be Hannah that makes the grab for the final out of the inning. Peyton Fuller works around a 2-out bunt single. We head to the top of the fourth. Rogues trail 1-0. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Rogues Baseball is brought to you by Claudio Alvarez Construction and Restoration. Founded over 2 decades ago, Claudio Alvarez Construction and Restoration are there when you need them most. Whether it's fire, storm, or water damage, the Alvarez Restoration team is ready and willing to bring your home back to how it used to be. They like to say, when bad stuff happens, we make good stuff happen. Find them at alvarezrestoration.com or by calling 541-727-7340.
We're back the road with the Rogues. Take the Rogues with you by following along on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Apparently we have some remixed opens for you here on the Medford Rogues live stream. Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Top of the 4th, Davis DeLorfis leading things off. Shows bunt, pulls back. It's a called strike. 0-1 to Davis DeLorfis. 2-3-4 for the Rogues in the top of the 4th. That one misses low to Davis DeLorfis. DeLorfis from Salt Lake City, Utah, plays for the University of Utah in his free time. He will join Alex Isola, who will bat third in this inning, in the fall. That one hit well to center field, but Zach Hoffman is there, makes the grab for the first out of the 4th. A few well-struck balls have just found the glove of the center fielder, Zach Hoffman. And that will bring up Eric Yang. Yang, the Great West League Player of the Week, continuing to swing a hot bat. Still waiting on the Point Streak website to return from the ether. First pitch to Eric Yang, grounded foul. 0-1 the count to Eric Yang. You see Davis DeLorfis modeling the Christmas in July jerseys. Again, those available for auction. Just click on the description box, one of the links below. Bacon Night, Military Night, and Christmas in July. Next pitch misses outside, evens the count, 1-1. Cody Lindsay winds, deals. That one misses low. Count now 2-1 to Eric Yang. Waiting on deck, Alex Isola. 1 out in the top of the 4th. Rogues trail 1-0. Here's the 2-1. Fastball misses outside. Potters fans disagreeing with the call from the home plate umpire. Yang will step back in a hitter's count, 3-1. Cody Lindsay shakes his right arm. Now comes home. Curveball hit sharply to the third baseman. Will Law is there. The throw over to first is wide, but a good pick by Braden DeBenedictis to get Eric Yang for the second out. So with 2 down, that will bring up Alex Isola.
Catcher number 24, Alex Isola.
You may hear the fans for Alex Isola. Isola is a native of Lincoln, California. His family here cheering him on. First pitch to Isola. Misses inside for ball 1. Eli Garcia will go out to have a conversation with Cody Lindsay. Alex Isola leads the Rogues in home runs, 6, and RBI, 53, I believe, last time I checked. Isola was named the top position prospect at the Great West League All-Star Game in Chico, California by MLB scouts. Cody Lindsay comes home on the 1-0 to Isola. That one catches the outer edge for strike one. Here's the 1-1. Curveball drops in there for a strike. So Isola behind 1-2. Lindsay winds, deals, fastball. Called strike three on the outer edge. Isola not happy with it. It is strike three. Rogues go down in order in the fourth. We head to the bottom of the inning. Rogues trail 1-0. You're listening to the Medford Rogues live stream on medfordrogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. For over 60 years, Lippert's Carpet One has been dedicated to helping people find the best flooring solutions for their home or business. And for over 60 years, Lippert's has sponsored and donated to many organizations in our community, and we appreciate them. If you want to completely transform a room, Lippert's has many products available and there are more choices than ever. Whether for your home or business, Lippert's has a professional staff dedicated to helping you find just what you're looking for. Lippert's wants to thank you for being your flooring source for over 60 years. Located in Medford on North Pacific Highway or Rogue River Highway in Grants Pass, or find them at lipperts.com.
Catch the Rogues all season long, right here on MedfordRogues.com.
Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We are in the bottom of the fourth inning. Rogues trail 1-0. Zach Hall, the three-hitter for the Potters, will lead things off. Peyton Fuller back on the mound for the Rogues. The first pitch to Hall. Fastball in there for a strike. The lone run coming in the bottom of the first inning. The leadoff man for the Potters, Zach Hoffman, hit a triple to the right field wall, would eventually come around to score on an RBI sac fly. Next one, swung on and missed, strike two. Aside from that one blemish, just one hit allowed by Peyton Fuller, and that was a two-out bunt by the same Zach Hoffman in the second inning. The 0-2. Hit high in the air in the infield off the first base side. Berman's there. Jaden Hannah's there. It'll be Hannah, shielding his eyes, makes the grab for the first out of the fourth. So one down. That will bring up Isaiah Garcia. And as I looked up into the sky to follow that pop fly, I noticed that the moon is present. It is clear in the sky looking down on McBean Stadium, possibly to witness the Medford Rogues clinch the Great West League regular season title. First pitch, curveball, drops in there for a strike to Isaiah Garcia. Peyton Fuller winds and deals the 0-1. Check swing, he went around, says the home plate umpire. Fuller quickly ahead, 0-2 to Isaiah Garcia. Laura Osman, one of our host families, telling us that Alex Isola is not returning to Utah. He'll be going to Yavapai College in Prescott, Arizona next year. Thank you for that tidbit of information. That ball chopped to the third base side. Clay Valenzuela-Reese is there. Over to Berman in time for the second out of the inning. Valenzuela-Reese cut in front of the shortstop, Davis DeLorfis. They're having a amorous chat about that. Two down in the fourth. We head to the five-hitter. That will be Braden DeBenedictis. DeBenedictis led off the second inning grounded out to short. Steps up here with no one on and 2 out. That one misses inside for ball 1. Thank you, April, for letting us know that point streak is back up. So we'll have those updated stats for you momentarily. That one, a called strike at the knees, evens the count 1-1 to Braden DeBenedictis. 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th. Rogues trail 1-0. Curveball by Fuller, just missing the upper half of the plate. Might have dropped in there, but stayed high, says the home plate umpire. Here's the 2-1 pitch now to DeBenedictis. Fastball catches the outer edge, evens the count at 2. Here's the 2-2. Curveball misses up and in. Runs the count full 3-2. Waiting on deck, the left fielder, Austin Swift. Fuller winds and deals. Fastball hit sharply to the shortstop. DeLorfus had some trouble with that. Makes a great short hop pick. Throws over to first in time for the final out. Boy, that was a difficult play by Davis DeLorfus. Made it look easy. 1, 2, 3 go the Potters in the 4th. We head to the 5th. Rogues trail 1-0. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Located just 5 minutes from the I-5 and Grants Pass, Hellgate Jet Boat Excursions is the only place you need to go for the ultimate Rogue River experience. Jet through historic Hellgate Canyon, lounge at the exclusive OK Corral, and feast on all-you-can-eat homemade barbecue. Visit www.hellgate.com to book your Rogue River experience today.
Be sure to follow the Rogues on social media for giveaways, special behind-the-scenes features, and more. Like us on Facebook at Medford Rogues Baseball, and follow along on Twitter and Instagram at Medford Rogues.
Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Top of the 5th inning, this game breezing by. First pitch to Johnny De La Cruz, smacked down the left field line, just foul. The lone run in this game coming back in the 1st inning. Since then, 3 up, 3 down for both teams, save for the Potters in the top of the 2nd, a 2-out bunt by Zach Hoffman. And the Rogues back in the top of the 3rd, a 2-out triple by Jaden Hannah. Next one misses outside, evens the count 1-1. That one hit well to left center field, and that is going to split the outfielders. That one drops. De La Cruz rounds 1. He's headed for 2nd. He is in there standing with a leadoff double. So Johnny De La Cruz, representing the tying run in this ball game, is in scoring position with nobody out in the top of the 5th. So that will bring up the left-handed hitting Jake Hellwig. Hellwig from Vero Beach, Florida, attends Bethune-Cookman in his free time. Here's the pitch home from Cody Lindsay. That one misses high. 1 ball and no strike to Jake Hellwig. Hellwig from Daytona Beach, Scotty Wright from Vero Beach, Florida. A couple of Florida kids making their impact on this Rogues roster. That one misses outside for ball 2. Jake Helwig batting .304 on the year. 56 hits, 7 doubles, 2 triples, a home run, 28 RBI, 28 walks, and just 30 strikeouts, 15 stolen bases, 43 runs scored in 50 games. A clear all-star snub. That one fouled back and out of play off the third base side. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike to Jake Helwig. Johnny De La Cruz, the tying run at second base. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Cody Lindsay, the right-hander, looks back at De La Cruz. Now comes home. That one fouled, tipped back to the backstop. Evens the count at 2 for Jake Helwig. Cody Lindsay comes set. He delivers the 2-2. Misses outside and high. Runs the count full to Jake Helwig. Waiting on deck, Connor Lowry. Helwig waits on the 3-2 from Cody Lindsay. Lindsay toes the rubber. Comes home. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's the first out of the 5th, and that will bring up Connor Lowry. Lowry grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Lowry from Refugio, Texas. Batting .274 for the Rogues this season. 51 hits, 13 doubles, 4 triples, 2 home runs, 36 RBI, 10 stolen bases, 36 runs scored. First pitch to Lowry, misses inside for ball 1. Johnny De La Cruz out there at second base, led off the inning with a double. 1-0 the score here in the top of the 5th. Cody Lindsay comes set, looks back at second. Here's the 1-0. Misses inside. Lowry checked his swing but did not go around. 2 balls and no strikes to Connor Lowry. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out to Connor Lowry. That one misses low for ball 3. So a 3-0 count to Connor Lowry. Johnny De La Cruz at second. Josh Berman, who is second on the team in home runs with 5. He waits on deck. April, I told the chip boy that he should get back on point streak. That one misses high for ball 4. He is working on it right now. He has to catch up, check his book with what is online. So we will have that up to date very shortly. Michael, thank you so much for joining us. Your son Jaden is on deck. There are 2 on, 1 out for Josh Berman in a 1-run ball game. Conversation on the mound between the Potter staff, Cody Lindsay, and the catcher, Eli Garcia. We'll step away for a quick commercial break. When we come back, the rest of this inning, Rogues on top, Rogues have 2 on here in the top of the 5th. They trail 1-0. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Just a quick break. Runners on first and second for the Rogues. 1 out here in the top of the 5th in a 1-run game. Josh Berman at the plate. The pitch home from Cody Lindsay. Catches the lower half of the plate for a strike. Johnny De La Cruz at second. He doubled to lead off this inning. Connor Lowry is at first. He walked. Waiting on deck, Jaden Hannah. Cody Lindsay comes set. Here's the 0-1 to Berman. That one smacked down the right field line, but foul. Count now, no balls and 2 strikes to Josh Berman. Berman, a Medford local, attends Clark Community College in his free time. As I mentioned, he has 5 home runs. That's second on the team, 24 RBI. 7 doubles, a triple, 21 runs scored in 38 games. 5'11" right-hander waits on the 0-2 from Lindsay. That one fouled back into the netting. First and second for the Rogues. One out in the top of the fifth in a one-run game. Josh Berman in a hole 0-2. Lindsay comes set. Here's the 0-2. That one popped up high in the air, foul down on the right field side. A trio of Potters coming over. No one's going to make a grab. It bounces into the, I believe it's the party area along the first base side. So if you're familiar with the layout of Harry and David Field, it's basically the exact opposite here at McBean. The grassy berm here at McBean is on the third base side and the party area is on the first base side. Whereas at Harry and David Field, the grass berm is on the first base side and the triple play patio is on the third base side. Josh Berman staying alive in an 0-2 count. Runners on first and second, one out in the top of the fifth. Lindsay comes set. The 0-2 swung on and missed for strike three. So with two down, that will bring up Jaden Hannah. Jaden Hannah stepped up to the plate in the third inning with two out, hit a triple. Now has runners on. Chance to tie this ball game, maybe even put the Rogues on top. Left-handed batter from Portland, Oregon steps in. Cody Lindsay comes set. He comes home. That one misses high for ball one. That's a pitch that maybe the Jake Helwig is called a strike, but to Jaden Hannah, who stands in at a tall 5'6", that one is high for ball one. De La Cruz at second, Lowry at first, the 1-0. Chopped foul down the first base side. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. The left-handed hitting Jaden Hannah steps back into the box. Lindsay looks back at second, now comes home. The 1-1 off speed that drops in for a strike. So Jaden Hannah behind in the count, 1-2. 2 outs in the top of the fifth. Rogues trail 1-0. They have runners on first and second. Here's the 1-2. Misses low in the dirt. Evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Johnny De La Cruz at second. He led the inning off with a double. Connor Lowry at first. He walked. 1-run ball game here in the fifth inning. Jaden Hannah, who is 1 for 1 today, waits on the 2-2. Misses high for ball 3. So a full count now to Jaden Hannah. Runners will be off. We'll see if that comes into play. Cody Lindsay comes set. Here's the 3-2. Inside for ball 4. Jaden Hannah will sprint down the line to first base, and the Rogues have the bases loaded here in the top of the fifth. Johnny De La Cruz over to third. Connor Lowry over to second. Stepping up to the plate, the top of the order for the Rogues, Clay Valenzuela-Reese. Indeed from Oregon City, Oregon, steps into the right-handed box. The first pitch to Valenzuela-Reese swung on, fouled back off the first base side. Valenzuela-Reese 0 for 2 today. Batting .362 for the Rogues, has a team record 71 hits this season. Also holds the record for most consecutive games with a hit. Here's the 0-1, curve. Just misses inside. Evens the count, 1-1. Bases loaded, 1-1 the count to Valenzuela-Reese. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Johnny De La Cruz at third. Connor Lowry at second. Jaden Hannah at first. 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Rogues trail 1-0. Kyle Salor gets the sign from Eli Garcia. Here's the 1-2. Curveball, that one hit high in the air to center field. Zach Hoffman is under it. Waits for it, makes the grab, and that's the final out of the inning. Rogues strand 3 in the 5th. We head to the bottom of the inning. Rogues trail 1-0. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Fans, I can't tell you how many times we've had to replace a window at Harry and David Field because of a stray fly ball. When we need our windows fixed or replaced, the only team we trust are the folks at Bill's Glass. With locations in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass, Bill's Glass is the fastest and most affordable glass service in Southern Oregon. When you hear that crash, think Bill's Glass. Welcome back to Medford Rogues Baseball, live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Rogues trail 1-0. Peyton Fuller back on the mound for your Rogues. He'll face the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for the Potters, starting off with the left fielder, Austin Swift. Austin Swift from Toronto, Ontario, takes a curveball that's outside for ball 1. Here is the 1-0 from Fuller. Another curveball. That one closer, but still misses. 2 balls and no strikes to Austin Swift. Here's the 2-0 from Peyton Fuller. Fastball. That one catches the outer edge for a strike. Count now 2-1 to Austin Swift. Swift, the home run derby king at this year's All-Star game. He has 4 on the year. That one misses low for ball 3. Davis DeLorfus deep in the hole at short. Here's the 3-1. Skips in the dirt for ball 4. Peyton Fuller actually took a bit of a tumble as he threw that last pitch. Sitting down there on his wallet as he watches Austin Swift advance to first. Josh Hogan will go out to check on his pitcher. Rogues fans, I think it's time for me to drop that secret code word of the day. The secret code word which you can send to us in a Facebook message for your chance to win a pair of Rogues tickets to any one of the final remaining home games this regular season. It's a 3-game series against the Chico Heat. Should be a great one. The secret code word? Perfect. That is the secret code word of the day. Send us a Facebook message, perfect, for your chance to win a pair of tickets to any one of the 3 remaining regular season home games. You get to decide which one you want to go to. Just send us a message on Facebook, perfect, for your chance to win. Please do not comment on any post. Otherwise, we will have to disqualify all winners. So a leadoff walk given up by Peyton Fuller. He's back on there. The first pitch to Will Law. Fastball catches the lower outside corner for a strike. Will Law, the left-handed hitting third baseman, up at the plate. Law from La Jolla, California, attends William Jessup University. 6-foot right-hander waits on the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Peyton Fuller checks the runner at first. That's Austin Swift. The throw over to first. Close one, but back in safely is Austin Swift. Josh Berman applied the tag on the wallet of Austin Swift, just a hair late. Here is the 0-2 to Will Law. Fastball hit to left center field. De La Cruz is going back. He has a beat on it. It is over his head and rolls to the wall. They are going to wave Austin Swift home. The throw is not going to be made at home. An RBI double by Will Law gives the Potters their second run of the game. Ball struck about as hard as the Rogues have been hitting it, just happened to find the gap in between Johnny De La Cruz and Connor Lowry. So a runner on second for the Potters. 2-0 the score. And that will bring up the catcher, Eli Garcia. Peyton Fuller looks back at first, now comes home. Fastball in there for a strike. Fuller stares down, now comes set. Eli Garcia, the right-handed batter, waits on the 0-1. Fastball skips in the dirt, picked nicely by Alex Isola. Count is even 1-1. Will Law at second had the RBI double that scored Austin Swift from first. Here's the 1-1. That one hit up the middle for a base hit. Connor Lowry's going to play it on a 3-hop. They're going to hold Will Law at third. The throw is going to be now made at second, not in time. The throw in from Davis DeLorfis sailed over the head of Josh Berman. So it is a single and advancing on the error, the throwing error by Davis DeLorfis. Eli Garcia takes second base. Jeff Lyle, the pitching coach for the Rogues, going to go out to have a conversation with Peyton Fuller. We'll step away. The Rogues trail 2-0. Runners on second and third for the Potters in the bottom of the fifth. Nobody out. You're listening to the Medford Rogues live stream on medfordrogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball, live on medfordrogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We are in the bottom of the fifth. Rogues trail 2-0. Kyle Salor, the shortstop, the batter. Austin Swift came home after a triple. It's a bunt. Oh, my goodness. All right, so a bunt by Kyle Salor off the first base side. Josh Berman charged. Peyton Fuller picked it up. He turned to first. No one was covering. Will Law at third base did not run on the play. So it is a bunt to load the bases. And that will turn the lineup over for Zach Hoffman. Turns the lineup over for the Potters, and that will bring up Zach Hoffman. Hoffman, 3 for 3 today. tripled and 2 singles, also has a run scored. Here's the first pitch from Fuller. Swung on and missed, strike 1. The bunt single, not the worst case scenario for the Rogues with first base open. The force at home now in effect. The double play ball also a possibility. Clay Valenzuela-Reese playing in at third base. The middle infielders playing at double play depth. Here's the 0-1 from Fuller. That one fouled back into the netting. Strike 2. Connor Konishi warming up for the Rogues down on the third base side. No balls, 2 strikes, the count to Zach Hoffman. Nobody out, bases loaded for the Potters in the bottom of the 5th. Fuller comes set. Here's the 0-2. Curveball misses high. Count now 1-2. Fuller looks in. Isola gives him the sign. Now comes set. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Zach Hoffman with the bases loaded. The pitch popped up high in the air in the infield. That's going to go out of play, foul off the third base side. Count remains 1-2 to Zach Hoffman. Hoffman tripled to lead off the game for the Potters back in the first. He would eventually come around to score on an RBI sac fly. Singled in the second and singled in the third. Will Law is at third base right now. After the leadoff walk to Austin Swift, Will Law doubled him home. Eli Garcia singled to move Will Law over to third. On a throwing error, Eli Garcia advanced to second, and Kyle Salor with the bunt single is at first. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out to Zach Hoffman. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul down the first base side. So the runners will head back to their bases. We'll do this again. The count still 1 ball and 2 strikes to Zach Hoffman. Waiting on deck, Jake Boyd. Fuller looking to limit the damage here. He comes set. Here's the pitch to Hoffman. Foul tipped, dropped by Isola, so the count will remain 1-2. A long at-bat in what is a long inning for Peyton Fuller. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Bases loaded, nobody out. Zach Hoffman, the left-handed batter, steps back into the box. Fuller looks in. Shakes off Isola. Now comes set. Here's the 1-2 from Peyton Fuller. That one hit softly by the diving first baseman Josh Berman. That will score 1, but only 1. The Potters not going to test the arm of Jake Helwig. An RBI single for Jack Hoffman. Everyone moves up 90 feet. The score now 3-0. Potters on top.
And now batting for your Potters, number 6, our second baseman out of Colorado State, at Pueblo, Jake Boyd.
So that will bring up Jake Boyd. Eli Garcia now at third, Kyle Salor at second, Zach Hoffman at first. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Rogues trail 3-0. Peyton Fuller, he comes set. Here's the first pitch. That one hit well to left field. De La Cruz is shading his eyes. He makes the grab out there in left field. Not going to be deep enough to score Eli Garcia from third base. That is the first out of the 5th inning. So 1 down now. A double play will get Peyton Fuller out of the jam. But Josh Hogan is not going to let him do that. He will end the night for Peyton Fuller here. Still responsible for all 3 runners on base. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Konishi will step in for relief. We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, the rest of this ball game, Rogues trail 3-0.
Looks like we have a little visit to the bullpen from the Rogues.
People's Bank, we know that banking doesn't have to be complicated. Good banking happens when we put people first. Here at People's Bank, we're for the people with big dreams. We're here for families working on creating a better life for their children. We're for businesses investing locally to create a better community we're proud to call home. This is Ken Troutman, president of People's Bank. When we put people first, families grow stronger, businesses thrive, and our community flourishes. People's Bank, we put people first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Konishi on the mound for the Rogues here in the bottom of the 5th. Bases loaded, 1 out. First pitch to Zach Hall in there for a strike. Eli Garcia at 3rd, Kyle Salor at 2nd, Zach Hoffman at 1st. 2 already across for the Potters here in the bottom of the 5th. The Rogues trail 3-0. Konishi, the southpaw from La Mesa, California, deals the 0-1, misses outside. Evens the count at 1. Konishi making his 9th appearance of the year for the Rogues, has 12 strikeouts in 13 1/3 innings pitched. Here is the 1-1 to Zach Hall. That one hit high in the air to right field. Jake Helwig is under it. We'll see if they test his arm. He's coming home. They're going to send him home. Nope, they're going to pull him back. A perfect throw by Jake Helwig. So an unproductive out. There are 2 down now here in the 5th. And that will bring up Isaiah Garcia.
And now batting for your Potters, number 2, our DH from here at Lincoln Student out at Sierra College, Isaiah Garcia.
All 3 runners still Peyton Fuller's responsibility. Pitched a terrific game, got into some trouble in the 5th. Konishi looking to bail him out. First pitch to Isaiah Garcia, misses high, ball 1. Bases still loaded for the Potters here in the bottom of the 5th, but there are 2 outs. The banners atop the first base bleachers casting a shadow over the left side of the infield. That one misses high, gets by Alex Isola. There's going to be a play at the plate. The underhand throw is going to be in time to get him. Konishi applies the tag. That is the final out of the 5th. Konishi gets the Rogues and Peyton Fuller out of the jam. They limit the damage to 2. After having the bases loaded and nobody out. We head to the top of the 6th. Good fortune considering all that happened. Rogues trail 3-0. We have some work to do, but a manageable deficit. We head to the final 3 innings. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. For over 60 years, Lippert's Carpet One has been dedicated to helping people find the best flooring solutions for their home or business. And for over 60 years, Lippert's has sponsored and donated to many organizations in our community, and we appreciate them. If you want to completely transform a room, Lippert's has many products available and there are more choices than ever. Whether for your home or business, Lippert's has a professional staff dedicated to helping you find just what you're looking for. Lippert's wants to thank you for being your flooring source for over 60 years. Located in Medford on North Pacific Highway or Rogue River Highway in Grants Pass, or find them at lipperts.com. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball, live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Rogues trail 3-0 here in the top of the sixth. The first pitch to Davis DeLorfis catches the inner half of the plate for a strike. New pitcher on the mound for the Potters, right-hander Adrian Rodriguez. That ball bounces in the dirt, evens the count 1-1. Rodriguez making his 11th appearance for the season. 0-1 on the year, 6.06 ERA. That one catches the inner half. DeLorfis behind 1-2. Connor Konishi came on in relief of Peyton Fuller with the bases loaded and 1 out and got out of the jam. That one called strike 3 on the lower outside corner. DeLorfis shakes his head, not happy with the call. That's the first out of the sixth.
That brings up the bat, the DH number 31, Eric Yang.
So with one down, that will bring up Eric Yang. First pitch delivered in there for a strike by Adrian Rodriguez. Eric Yang from West Hills, California, takes no one on the outer edge for a strike. So Yang quickly in a hole, 0-2. 3-0, the Rogues trail in the top of the sixth. Here's the 0-2. That one misses low. 1 out in the top of the sixth inning, nobody on. Waiting on deck, Alex Isola. Here's the pitch. That one fouled back into the net. Yang stays alive, 1-2. The Potters had the bases loaded and nobody out, were only able to get 2 across. Rogues, very fortunate, all things considering, do have some work to do. Down by 3 with 3 innings to play. Here's the 1-2. That one hit well to left center field, but it's playable. Zach Hoffman is under it, and that is the second out of the inning. So that is the second out. Nobody on for Alex Isola here in the top of the sixth. Rogues fans, the secret code word of the day, perfect. Send us a message on Facebook, perfect, for your chance to win a pair of Rogues tickets to any one of the 3 remaining home games this season. This regular season, I should say. That one fouled back off the first base side and out of play. Isola 0 for 2 today. Adrian Rodriguez goes into the windup, the 0-1. That one smacked to left field. Back on it is the left fielder who makes the catch at the warning track for the final out. Isola could not have hit that ball any better. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Rogues trail 3-0. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Rogues fans, if you're looking for a used car or truck, why not head to the dealer that will give you the best quality vehicle at the best price? Crater Lake Ford uses real-time tracking software to research similar makes within hundreds of miles to give you the best car shopping experience while saving you time and money. Crater Lake Ford. Right cars and trucks, right prices, right experiences. Visit CraterLakeFord.com today.
Rogues fans, it's easier than ever to get your tickets to check out the Medford Rogues this summer. Visit MedfordRogues.com and click the Tickets tab to pick your seats for the next night out at Harry and David Field.
Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Rogues trail 3-0. Rogues fans, it is easier than ever to get tickets online. You can also send us a message on Facebook, perfect, for your chance to win a pair of tickets to any of the 3 remaining regular season home games at Harry and David Field. Again, just send us a Facebook message, perfect, for your chance to win. First pitch swinging, that one hit to left field. It's a single for Isaiah Garcia. Garcia had an at-bat back in the bottom of the 5th. A wild pitch corralled by Alex Isola. Eli Garcia, who was at third, tried to come home. Connor Konishi, who was on the mound, applied the tag for the final out. So a leadoff single for Isaiah Garcia here in the bottom of the 6th, and that will bring up Braden DeBenedictis. First pitch to him, fouled back, up and over the net. 0-1 the count. Konishi, the southpaw, looks in, gets the sign from Alex Isola. The left side of the infield now completely engulfed in shadow. The right side, rather the left side in sun, the right side in shade. Next one misses outside for ball 1. The stands completely engulfed in shadow. I'm sure the fans here at Lincoln are enjoying that. Here's the 1-1 from Connor Konishi. That one smacked down the left field line and foul. Konishi ahead of Braden DeBenedictis, 1-2. Braden DeBenedictis grounded out to shortstop twice today. Isaiah Garcia over at first base led the inning off with a single. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count to Braden DeBenedictis. The lefty, Konishi, comes home. That one hit softly to the third baseman. Valenzuela-Reese is there. Over to second, out for 1. Over to first, in time for the double play. Clay Valenzuela-Reese to Jaden Hannah to Josh Berman. Erases the leadoff single. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 6th. Textbook double play turned by the Rogues. And that will bring up Austin Swift. Swift walked to lead off the 5th, came home on the RBI double by Will Law. He is 0 for 1 today. Those of you on the live chat, Rick, you'll have to wait a little bit longer to give Nick Parr a hug. First pitch to Austin Swift, swung on foul tipped. Nick Parr warming up in the Rogues bullpen. Konishi comes set. Here's the 0-1 with 2 outs and nobody on. Off speed, misses outside. One ball and one strike the count to Austin Swift. Konishi winds, deals, fastball misses in for ball 2. Bottom of the 6th, Rogues trail 3-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Austin Swift, the batter. Konishi, leg kick, deals, the 2-1, swung on and missed. Austin Swift way ahead of that off-speed pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count now, 2 outs, nobody on. Konishi looking for a quick inning to get his offense back out up to bat. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. First strikeout of the day for Connor Konishi. Ends the 6th. We head to the 7th inning. Rogues trail 3-0. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Fans, I can't tell you how many times we've had to replace a window at Harry and David Field because of a stray fly ball. When we need our windows fixed or replaced, the only team we trust are the folks at Bill's Glass. With locations in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass, Bill's Glass is the fastest and most affordable glass service in Southern Oregon. When you hear that crash, think Bill's Glass. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We are in the top of the 7th inning. Rogues trail 3-0. Johnny De La Cruz takes a first pitch outside for ball 1. That one chopped softly to the shortstop. Kyle Salor makes a running throw, not in time to get Johnny De La Cruz. He's aboard with a leadoff single. Would have had to be a terrific play, a spectacular play by Kyle Salor to get De La Cruz, who was hustling down the line. That will bring up Jake Helwig with a runner on first. First pitch hit off the shoe of Adrian Rodriguez. There's not going to be a play at first because the first baseman, De Benedictis, went to go pick up the ball. So the Rogues now have 2 on. It'll be ruled a base hit by the chip guy, as he's affectionately called now on our live chat. The ball hit off of the cleats of Adrian Rodriguez, the pitcher, bounced over to the first base side. De Benedictis went over to pick it up, but Jake Helwig, who is very fast, aboard safely before De Benedictis could turn around and make a play. So the tying run is at the plate. Connor Lowry steps in. Johnny De La Cruz at second, Jake Helwig at first. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th. He shows bunt. It's a bunt back to the pitcher. Adrian Gonzalez looks all around. The only play is to first. He gets Connor Lowry, but the runners do advance. De La Cruz over to third, Jake Helwig over to second. Successful sac bunt for Connor Lowry. It's the first out of the 7th, and that will bring up Josh Berman. Berman second on the team in home runs with 5. Hit one in game 1 of this series over the left center field wall. He steps in now representing the tying run. Adrian Rodriguez, comes set. First pitch misses low for ball 1. Berman 0 for 2 today. The 1-0 misses high for ball 2. Runners on second and third for the Rogues, 1 out here in the 7th. No need to try to tie the ball game here, just get a couple across. Cut into this lead. Rogues trail 3-0. Adrian Rodriguez, the big right-hander, comes set. The 2-0 hit softly to the shortstop. Kyle Salor is there. The only play is to first. It's a high one, but it is in time to get Josh Berman. Johnny De La Cruz comes home on the RBI groundout. It is the first run of the ball game for the Rogues. The score now 3-1. Jake Helwig over to third base, and that will bring up Jaden Hannah. Hannah is 1 for 1 today. He tripled back in the 3rd and walked in the 5th. First pitch to Hannah, misses low, ball 1. Jake Helwig at third base. 3-1 the score. The Rogues trail here in the top of the 7th. Adrian Rodriguez comes home. That one catches the lower half of the plate for strike 1. The 1-0. Same location for strike 2. Here is the 0-2 to Hannah, rather the 1-2, swung on and missed for strike 3. Rogues get 1. They cash in the leadoff single by Johnny De La Cruz. We head to the bottom of the 7th. We're stretching here at McBean. Rogues trail 3-1. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Bottom of the 7th inning. Rogues trail 3-1. Scored their first run of the game in the top of the 7th. RBI ground out by Josh Berman scored Johnny De La Cruz. Connor Konishi back on the mound. That pitch swung on and fouled back by Will Law. The count is 1 ball and 1 strike. To the third baseman, Will Law had an RBI double in the 5th and would eventually score later in that inning. Here's the 1-1 from Konishi. Fastball misses just low. Count now 2-1 to Will Law. That one catches the outer edge for strike 2. Rogues fans, remember, if you like what you see on the live stream, you can click the links in the description box below to bid on these jerseys. That one misses high. Runs the count full, 3-2 to Will Law. Tire infield now in shade. The 3-2. Hit foul down the third base line and out of play. Will Law, the leadoff man for the Potters here in the bottom of the 7th. It'll be the bottom of the order. Will Law, Eli Garcia, and Kyle Salor. The 3-2. Foul back and out of play off the third base side. We'll do this again. Connor Konishi working his second plus inning of work. Couple Rogues relievers getting warm out there in the bullpen. The 3-2 from the lefty Konishi hit high in the air in the infield. The shortstop DeLorfis is under it. He makes the grab for the first out of the 7th. So one down, nobody out for Eli Garcia. Garcia singled in the 5th, advanced to second on a throwing error. Josh Hogan going to come out and probably going to take the ball from Konishi. He does. We have a pitching change coming in for the Medford Rogues. From Las Vegas, Nevada, number 45, Nick Parr. We'll step away for a quick commercial break. When we come back, the rest of this ball game. Rogues trail 3-1 in the bottom of the 7th. One out, nobody on. Nick Parr coming on in relief. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball, live on MedfordRogues.com. Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Rogues trail 3-1. There's one out, nobody on. Nick Parr on in relief of Connor Konishi, who came on in relief of Peyton Fuller. First pitch to Eli Garcia, the right-handed batter. The pitch home, fouled back, and out of play into the parking lot. That one avoiding the cars this time. 0-1 the count to Eli Garcia. Nick Parr has a 4.62 ERA, making his 10th appearance of the year. Has 8 strikeouts in 11 2/3 innings pitched. The right-hander from Western Oregon University deals. That one drops out of the zone. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Rogues got their first run across in the top of this inning. Johnny De La Cruz led off with a single. He would come home on the RBI groundout by Josh Berman. Here's the 1-0 from Nick Parr. Fouled back into the parking lot again. That one sounded like that may have made contact with a vehicle. For any Potters fans listening, if you have any glass issues, you can always count on your friends at Bill's Glass. Just drive the 6 hours north to Medford, as I just realized. Always a good time for a plug. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Nick Parr trying to put away Eli Garcia. Here's the pitch. Fastball flared in the air to shallow right field. Helwig is there. He makes the grab for the second out of the inning. So 2 down, and that will bring up Kyle Salor. Kyle Salor from San Francisco, California. Attends University of California, San Diego in his free time. 6-foot right-handed shortstop. Steps into the box. He is 1 for 2. He struck out back in the third, singled in the fifth. First pitch, chop to Jaden Hannah. He's there. The backhanded snag over to Berman in time. 1, 2, 3 go the Potters in the 7th. Rogues down 2. We head to the 8th inning. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com. Presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. And for the first time in 3 games, we are playing the 8th inning here at McBean. Clay Valenzuela-Reese, first pitch swinging, hit to the shortstop, Kyle Salor. He has it over to first in time for the first out of the 8th. So 1 down, and that will bring up Davis DeLorfis. DeLorfis is 0 for 3 today. Davis from Salt Lake City, Utah, attends University of Utah, batting .343 for the Rogues. First pitch to him, in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Adrian Rodriguez on the hill for the Potters. That one fouled back and out of play off the first base side. DeLorfis quickly in a hole, 0-2. Waiting on deck, Eric Yang. A 1-2-3 inning worked by Connor Konishi and Nick Parr in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the 0-2. High and in. A little bit of chin music for Davis DeLorfis. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Hit up the middle. That is going to be by Kyle Salor for a 1-out single. Davis DeLorfis makes a big turn around first. He will settle with 1. And the tying run steps up to the plate in Eric Yang. Eric Yang from West Hills, California, the Great West League Player of the Week, batting .417 for this Rogues ball club. 45 hits, 11 doubles, a triple, and a home run. 27 RBIs, 19 walks, 24 runs scored, and just 8 strikeouts in 30 games for this Rogues club. Davis DeLorfis over there at first, 1 out in the top of the 8th. Rogues trail 3-1. The pitch, fastball misses low for ball 1. Adrian Rodriguez comes set. That one drops in there for a strike. Evens the count 1-1. My Dodger fandom coming through here. Adrian Rodriguez on the mound for the Potters. 1 ball and 1 strike the count to Eric Yang. Throw over to first, not in time. DeLorfis back safely. Waiting on deck, Alex Isola. Adrian Rodriguez comes home. That one, a late called strike by the home plate umpire. And Yang's behind 1 and 2. 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Rogues trail 3-1. Rodriguez comes set. Here's the 1-2. Shot right at the first baseman, who steps on the bag for the final out of the inning. That ball was absolutely crushed by Eric Yang right into Braden DeBenedictis' glove, who took 1 step to double up Davis DeLorfis. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Rogue trail 3-1. You're listening to Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Medford Rogues Baseball live on MedfordRogues.com. We come back in the middle of the action. First pitch swinging by the leadoff man, Zach Hoffman. Sends that one deep to right field, but Jake Helwig is there. And that is the first out of the inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Medford Rogues, DJ Wilson, takes over on the hill. 1 down in the bottom of the 8th. Rogues trail 3-0. First pitch to Jake Boyd, misses outside for ball 1. DJ Wilson 1-1 on the year, a 3.24 ERA, making his 10th appearance. That one hit high in the air and fouled out of play. Evens the count 1-1. DJ Wilson has a sidearm delivery. Has 8 1/3 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts and 2 walks. Jake Boyd, the right-handed second baseman, is 0 for 2 on the day. That one misses inside for ball 2. Had an RBI sac fly back in the first. 1 in the first, 2 in the fifth for the Potters. The Rogues getting their lone run in the 7th. Here's the 2-1 from DJ. That one misses just inside for ball 3. So now 3 balls and 1 strike the count to Jake Boyd. That one flared into shallow left field. Davis Lorfus is under it. He makes the grab for the second out of the inning. So 2 down in the 8th, and that will bring up Zach Hall. Zach Hall, the right fielder, will now step in. Zach Hall, the left-handed batter, is 0 for 3 today. Remember, Rogue Nation, we are back tomorrow at home, Harry and David Field, to kick off a 3-game series against the Chico Heat, our final regular season homestand. First pitch called strike on the outer edge to Zach Hall. The 0-1 misses inside, goes all the way to the backstop. Evens the count at 1-1. Rogue Nation, you can get free tickets to that homestand. All you have to do is message us on Facebook, Perfect. Message us, Perfect, on Facebook for your chance to win a pair of tickets to any one of the 3 remaining regular season home games at Harry and David Field. That one misses low, ball 2 to Zach Hall. DJ working quickly. That one flared back and out of play off the third base side. The count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the 8th. Rogues down by 2. They trail 3-1. That one swung on and missed. Strike 3. DJ Wilson making quick work of the Potters in the 8th. We head to the 9th. Rogues need 2 runs, and they have 3 outs to do it. You're listening to the Medford Rogues live stream on medfordrogues.com, presented by Michael Newman and the Newman Group, your local home loan experts. Welcome back, Rogue Nation. Heart of the order here in the top of the 9th inning. Alex Isola takes a first pitch strike. Adrian Rodriguez working quickly. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. Isola, De La Cruz, and Helwig. That one misses outside. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Alex Isola, still looking for his first hit of the day. Rogues down by 2 here in the 9th. That one hit well to center field. Coming on is Zach Hoffman. He will make the grab for the first out. A flare that stayed up just a little too long. We have 1 down here in the 9th. So 2 outs now to get 2 runs. Johnny De La Cruz and Jake Helwig. for the Rogues. The first pitch to De La Cruz drops in there for a strike. Adrian Rodriguez takes the 0-1. That one hit up the middle. The second baseman makes a backhanded stop. The throw over to first is going to be in time. A terrific play by the second baseman, Jake Boyd, robs De La Cruz of a base hit. And just like that, the Rogues are down to their final out. Jake Helwig, who singled and advanced to third in the 7th, is the last man standing for the Rogues. They're down by 2 here in the top of the 9th. The first pitch, fastball, misses high for ball 1. Remember, Rogues fans, we are back at Harry and David Field tomorrow, 6:35 p.m. First pitch, Mystery Monday. Fastball catches the outer edge for a strike, evens the count 1-1 to Jake Helwig. Should he get on? Connor Lowry waits on deck. The 1-1 misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Jake Helwig. Again, Rogues fans, perfect is the secret code word. That one misses outside. Helwig now in a hitter's count. No, it was a called strike. Shouldn't look down at my scoreboard so quickly. The count is 2-2 to Jake Helwig. The pitch, fastball, hit sharply to the shortstop, bounces off his glove, and that's going to be a base hit for Jake Helwig. So the Rogues staying alive. The tying run steps up to the plate. That is Connor Lowry. Ball was rocketed off the bat of Jake Helwig. Bounced off the shortstop Kyle Salor's glove into center field. Lowry 0 for 1 today. He walked in the 5th and had a sacrifice bunt in the 7th to move the runners over. First pitch to Lowry. Catches the inner half for a strike. Lowry does have 2 home runs on the year. Jake Helwig is at first. Here's the 0-1. That one hit foul down the first base line. The right fielder giving chase, but it bounces into the Potters bullpen. Lowry quickly in a hole, 0-2. So the Rogues now down to their final strike here in the top of the 9th. Jake Helwig at first. 3-1 the score. The Potters are on top. Adrian Rodriguez comes set. Here's the 0-2 to Lowry. Chopped. It is going to be a fair ball. Connor Lowry thinks that that one's foul. The home plate umpire calls it fair, and that is the ball game. 2 hours and 5 minutes the score, rather the time in this ball game. The final score, 3-1, the Rogues fall. So they will have to celebrate on their home turf. 3 games against the Chico Heat starting tomorrow, Monday, July 31st, Tuesday, August 1st, and Wednesday, August 2nd. Again, the final score, the Rogues fall 3-1. The 2 teams split the 4-game series here in Lincoln. For everyone here, I am Jonathan Kerman. Thank you all so much for joining us here on MedfordRogues.com. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. We will see you again tomorrow night. Rogues will look to clinch the Great West League regular season title at home against the Chico Heat. I'm Jonathan Kerman. Thank you so much for listening, Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation, thanks for listening to Medford Rogues Baseball. Listen to the Rogues all season long, live on MedfordRogues.com.